Hello, welcome to News Centre. I'm Parikshit Luthra. The Prime Minister has hit out at the opposition, saying they are responsible for divisive politics in the country and people have rejected their arrogance. This after certain Congress leaders had spoken about a north-south divide after the election result. Remember, the Congress party has called a meeting of the India Alliance tomorrow. Now we're hearing the likes of Mamata Banerjee, Nitish, Kumar, Akhilesh Yadav, Hemant Soren are likely to skip this meeting. In fact, Mamata Banerjee, when asked, said that she was unaware of any such meeting and she already has a program. Now we're learning that, yes, a meeting of the India Alliance will take place, but these will be coordinators from different parties. The meeting of heads of different parties will take place in the next few weeks. So why has this happened? What is the ramification of this election for the BJP and the Congress at the national level? Joining us to discuss this is senior journalist B.S. Arun and political analyst Karan Verma. Karan Verma, let me begin by asking you about these jibes that are being exchanged between the BJP and the Congress right now over the North-South divide. How do you see the Prime Minister's statement which came in earlier today?
Well, I actually think the Prime Minister struck a positive note, and it's high time the Congress learned from their mistakes in the past. Divisive politics doesn't work. It doesn't gain traction amongst the people today. And they tried this with dividing along caste lines. They tried it with abusing Sanatan Dharma. And now this North-South divide. It doesn't work in the aspirational India of the 21st century. Today, we are eyeing a $5 trillion economy. We are thinking about semiconductors. We're thinking about how AI and machine learning can usher in a whole new era. In the midst of all of this, we are not interested in any sort of divide, whether it's an artificial north-south divide or divide along caste lines. So I think the Prime Minister, in a very humorous note, I mean, this is the vintage Prime Minister and his brand is still alive and kicking, as we've seen after 9.5 years. The Modi brand is stronger than ever. And he struck a very good advice in a humorous tone. And he said, beware of this politics of divide. It's high time you learn this. Take it or leave it. It's up to them. It's up to their acumen, their political acumen or the lack of it to accept it. But they must understand that today, what the people of this country want is a positive narrative, solutions to problems. That's what they want. They can't be stuck in this legacy of divisiveness that has been percolated down for decades now, and we're finally getting rid of it.
Right. B.S. Arun, why do you think certain Congress leaders, even Praveen Chakravarti, had spoken about this North-South divide getting thicker and then he deleted his post? Other leaders had also spoken about it. Why is the Congress raising this at this juncture? How does this politics help it?
I don't think it will help Congress in any way. The latest results, have shown that Congress is almost nowhere in North India. It has to rebuild its party in North India, and for that, these statements would certainly help. The party has to concentrate more on, on its organization, on its leadership, to develop the second line of leadership, because in many states, the leadership is aging, as we have seen in Madhya Pradesh, and even to some extent in Rajasthan. And these kind of, the divisive comments, in fact, be it of any party, whether it's BJP or Congress, these sort of, attacks on regional grounds or personal grounds or on communal or casteist or religious lines should be avoided by all parties. As it is, the DMK leader's remark about Sanatan Dharma has not helped the India grouping or even the Congress, in the recent elections. And this today's remark by another DMK MP, I think won't certainly, do them any favor. Also, the other leaders, talking about the North-South divide, I think may not help the party, because the party itself has been talking about the BJP's, divisive nature of comments. And if that is so, then why should the Congress party or even the India grouping leaders make these comments? That should not be done. We have seen Karnataka voters not liking the comments made on Bajrang Bali and Bajrang Dal in the last 7 days of the campaigning, and now the voters in the northern states have rejected the Congress. So they must learn lessons from these and not continue their, the statements on divisive issues.
Right. I would also like to ask you about the India alliance. Let me put this question to Karan. Karan, the India alliance meeting was supposed to happen tomorrow. Now we're learning that the likes of Mamata Banerjee, Akhilesh Yadav, Hemant Soren are likely to skip this meeting, even Nitish Kumar. Why do you think this is happening? Akhilesh Yadav, when he spoke about the assembly election result, he did not name any party, but said that hopefully this will put an end to egos. Do you get a sense that leaders within the India alliance are upset? And what does this do to Congress's presence and Congress's bargaining power in the alliance?
They're silently celebrating, Parikshit, if you ask me. And I've been on debates with many Samajwadi Party spokespersons, and they've gone on record and said that serve them right for their arrogance. So this was never an alliance. This was just a cobbled up amalgamation, I would say, which just had Sanatan hatred and Modi hatred at its core. It was never a group that was together. In fact, even in the state elections, none of them ceded any space to the other. Whether it was Samajwadi Party and Congress, they were at loggerheads in Madhya Pradesh, or even AAP for that matter. Even though they polled less than Nota, they contested each of these elections. So all of them wanted Congress to suffer a humiliating loss so that Congress cannot have this big brotherly attitude. And I personally feel that if there was an alliance, it had to be stitched around a fulcrum. And that fulcrum had to be the Congress, because it was all said and done the single largest party. But now with the weakened Congress, we have a fulcrum that's just at the tossing at the mercy of winds. So I don't think we really have an alliance anymore. And if we do have, then these parties, whether it's the Nitish of the world or the Lalus or the Mamta, they will eat up and swallow Congress, because all of them now have a bargaining power that they'll tell Congress that, okay, you lost these 3 states, give us more. And what will happen in turn is Congress and the state units will be totally decimated. Whatever little is left of it, say in Delhi, AAP is going to break into it, or in West Bengal, because they're going to get disgruntled when they are asked to give away seats to a Mamata Banerjee or an Arvind Kejriwal. So I think it's in complete disarray. Congress should put together whatever little is left of it and start building and consolidating it. This India alliance was doomed for failure, and I think the wheels are coming off as we talk about it.
Right. B.S. Arun, coming back to you, do you think this fact that Nitish Kumar, Mamata Banerjee, Hemant Soren are skipping this meeting, is this an indication from these leaders that Congress will have to accept the leadership or the pivotal position of another opposition party in this alliance?
That is difficult to say. Congress accepting leadership of any of these regional outputs may be difficult to say. But then Congress will have to give up its, big brotherly attitude. As it is, this entire the India alliance, had been sort of a non-starter, although they held 2 or 3 meetings already. And this latest, the development on the December 6th meeting, was something that was expected. When the announcement was made that this meeting will be held on 6th, the other parties' leaders commented saying that, they were not consulted on this date. And one by one, they pulled out of this meeting. And unsurprisingly, this has been postponed now. And Congress, as I was saying, has to learn lessons from whatever that has happened. We all remember the video that went viral with Kamal Nath, the potential chief minister, then potential chief minister of Madhya Pradesh, saying that "Chodo ye Akhilesh Vikilesh ko," to a allied partner who was the chief minister of a bigger state like Uttar Pradesh. This politician is saying like this. This certainly would have helped the Congress, and various other comments made by these people, and the refusal of the Congress to entertain the seat requests, of parties like SP, parties like AAP, and a couple of other parties especially in Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, and Rajasthan. I think also was another reason why today's the 6th meeting has been postponed. It's high time that Congress, gives up this attitude and holds hands with the other parties, take them along, and also get into the seat sharing talks. It's because they are going to face some very, very tough time, be it in Madhya Pradesh, be it in Maharashtra, be it in Jharkhand, be it in Delhi or Punjab. These states are very crucial also from different points of view. These states also provide a viable alternative to the BJP. And that's where the India alliance has to, get its act together and come to a common understanding as far as the seat sharing, as far as the policies and the issues that they have to take up, build a good campaign strategy. All these matters, need to be discussed and thrashed through. So there is a huge task ahead. There's not much of time left. Only
Mr. Arun?
6 months for Lok Sabha elections.
Okay. I'd also like to ask you about Telangana. It has been said that there was a spillover effect of the Karnataka election result on Telangana. But as far as Revant Reddy goes, who is all set to be the next chief minister of the state, a word on him and what really worked for him in this election. P.S. Arun.
Well, Revant Reddy's selection as the chief minister, the next chief minister of Telangana, has not come as a surprise, at least to me, because he is the architect of the Congress victory in the state, and he had Congress projected him from the beginning. He was the one who led the campaign. He was the one who formulated the campaign strategy. He was the main, the number one person in selection of the candidates. So it will be very difficult for the Congress to select anybody else other than Revant Reddy. He was the face of the Congress campaign. Having said that, the other points are also, interesting to note. Out of the 64 MLAs, Congress MLAs in Telangana, 44 are Reddys. And Revant Reddy is also, of course, Reddy. So, and Reddys are a very powerful, community in Andhra Pradesh. It's very difficult to dislodge them. Having said that, the second candidate, second strong candidate was Bhatti Vikramarka, a Dalit leader, who also, helped the party in the campaign by taking out a long padayatra, the entire state, and that also helped the party. And also in his own, constituency, in his own district, the party has won, I think, 9 of the 11 seats, which is a remarkable achievement compared to Revant Reddy's, where the party did not do well in Malkajgiri, from where he is the MP. So these are some of the facts, I think, which ultimately made Revant Reddy. He's a popular leader, although he has, come from TDP. He has been the backbone of the party since 2021, and more than anything else, he seems to have the backing of party leader Rahul Gandhi, for the chief ministership. I think all these factors put together, and he's seen as the man who dethroned KCR. So it was actually no surprise for me, most of the observers of the Telangana politics, in making Revant Reddy as the chief minister.
All right. Thank you very much, B.S. Arun and Karan, for joining us on the program. We're taking a short break here on News Center. But coming up, who will be the next chief minister in the states of Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh? Special reports on the possible contenders when we're back.